Hello and welcome to Flipped Maths with Mrs. D. Hoog. Today our topic is volume, and we are learning to measure and compare the volume of objects. Now, volume is the amount of space an object takes up, and it is, and we often use cubic centimeters or cubic meters to measure it. Now, there is a difference between volume and capacity. A lot of people, including myself in the past, can get very, very confused between the two. So I thought it was a very good idea to just say the difference. Volume is the amount of space taken up by an object, and capacity is the amount an object can actually hold. So for example, with an esky, the amount of space or room it takes up in a cupboard is its volume. So if you imagine a cupboard, esky sitting inside the cupboard, the amount of space it takes up within the cupboard is its volume. On the other hand, the amount it can hold inside the esky, that's its capacity. So this is something that you'll deal with probably every day, volume. So just another example here, deciding on whether an object can fit inside a cupboard, you need to think about the object's volume and the space inside the cupboard. And just a quick note, using my marker, that cubic centimeters just means it's a cube like this, and there are 1, 2, 3 bits there, that's why there's a 3 there. It's 3D, so 1 centimeter, imagine that's 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter length, and this length here is 1 centimeter, then you would call it 1 cubic centimeter, which is what we're using in class over the next few lessons. And some examples. For this one here, just find the volume of the following objects. Imagine that each square on here is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. That's the 1 cubic centimeter blocks or cubes making up these images or these figures. So for this one here, I've got it as 12 times 3 equals 36 cubic centimeters, and that is because there are 1, 2, 3 cubes. So this is 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes, and there are 12 lots of those. 12 lots of those 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those 3 cubic centimeters piles, and then they're all joined together, which equals 36 cubic centimeters in total. That's its volume. Now over here, that's how much space it takes up. Now 8 times 2 equals 16 cubic centimeters. For this one here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes, and then we've got one lot here, and then the second lot at the back. So it's 8 times 2 is 16 cubic centimeters. For this one here, we've got 1, 2, 3 sections, as you would call it. So I've got that, that's why the 3 is there. And then multiplied by 10, because there are 10 cubes in each of those 3 sections. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So in total there are 30 cubes, and that's why we would say the volume of this one here would be, or this object is 30 cubic centimeters. Must remember that little 3 at the top there to say that it is the volume, it's the cubic centimeters. For this one here, it's 6 times 2 equals 12 cubic centimeters. That is because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes here. See, that's 1 cube there. So 6 along there, and there's another 6. So it's 6 times 2 is 12 cubic centimeters. This one here says create a shape that has the volume of 5 cubic centimeters. Now, I probably should have on there that it's create a 3D shape picture. Create a picture of a 3D shape. A picture of a 3D shape or 3D object. So for this one here, you want 5 cubic centimeters, so you'll want to go, you could really do a simple one for this sort of thing. You can go as simple or as challenging as you feel. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes there, but well, they're actually squares right now. To make them cubes, I actually need to use the grid paper and look at the 3D. And then across, even shade. to show that they are 3D. So this is 1 cube, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 5 cubic centimeters, little 3 there. Imagining, of course, that this is 1 centimeters by 1 centimeter, the grid is. Now it's your turn. This is your homework sheet. So first one is find the volume of the following objects. Imagine that each of the squares are 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter and then by 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So that would make each of them a cube. So this one here is 1 cube, or 1 cubic centimeter. So just finding out those there, and then here create a shape that has the volume of 5 cubic centimeters. Oh dear, I better change that now. Actually no, create a different shape that has the volume of 5 cubic centimeters. I'd love to see something different other than the one that I had just shown you before. So for this one here, imagine that the grid paper is once again 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter to help you out with drawing to scale. Please have a go and pause the video now. Alright, here are the answers on for your homework sheet. Please mark as you go along. For this one here, for this object, we have got, I've worked it out like this. So I've gone, there's 1, 2, 3. I know there are 1, 2, 3 rows of 3, so that would equal 9. I really should have this at the end of each small answer, or part answer. So I've dealt with that. I can colour that in to say, done. I'm not going to do that one again. And then I've got 2 times 3 because there's 1, 2, 3, and then I can see that there's 2 lots of that. So 2 lots of 3 equals 6 cubic centimeters. And then up the top here I've got just 1 lot of 3, which equals 3 cubic centimeters. And then I simply add these ones up. So 9 plus 6 plus 3 is 18 cubic centimeters in total. You could have just gone and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's up to you. This is just one way of working it out. For this one here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes, or 6 cubic centimeters of the volume for that one there. And this one here, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 times 5, because there's 3 lots of 5 cubes, so it's 15 cubic centimeters. Don't forget that 3 to show that it is cubic centimeters. Now this one here, I will give you an opportunity in class to share your shapes that you have created, or your pictures that you've created on the grid paper, and please make sure you check your work on your homework sheet. Thank you so much for listening to and watching this video on volume.